If you're feeling tired all the time and you don't know why, this might be a bit of a relief. What if tiredness isn't that there's something wrong with you, but a sign that your energy is pushing against the moment that you're in? Have you ever noticed that sometimes your energy just seems to disappear, even when you haven't done very much at all? And that's often the problem, because you can't quite work out where on earth your energy went. One moment you're moving along just fine, and the next moment you're feeling tired, heavy, or even a little kind of tight and awkward inside, almost as if something inside of you has just switched off. So many of us live like this even more than we realize, feeling tired most of the time, pushing on ourselves anyway, quietly wondering what on earth is wrong with us, why things feel harder than they should. We rest, but sometimes it doesn't fix the tiredness. We slow down, but our energy doesn't come back. And often there's a voice in the background saying, keep going, you should be able to do this, don't stop now. But what if tiredness isn't a sign that there's something wrong with you, or that you're tired? What if it isn't a failure or a lack of movement, but information? What if your energy isn't disappearing at all, but quietly draining away because you are resisting the moment that you're actually in, or resisting the things you think you need or you should do? Not dramatically, not consciously, just that subtle inner push to be somewhere else, or to feel differently, or to keep going when something inside of you is asking for a pause. That kind of resistance uses so much more energy than we realize. I noticed this really clearly while I was creating YouTube videos. I was filming, I was editing, I was uploading, sharing everything on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and I love creating. I always have. But after a while, because I was doing quite a few, the whole process seemed to feel really heavy and impossible. Not because I didn't enjoy what I was doing, but because I was pushing myself to keep going and my energy was asking me to stop for a while. It was a simple belief. If I stop now, I'll lose momentum. I'll forget the process of what I'm doing. I'll forget why I'm doing it. I'll forget what on earth the point is at all. But instead of pushing through, like I often would do, I made a quick note where I was up to, precisely what I was doing so I couldn't forget, and I stopped. I sat down with no plan, no agenda, no idea what I was going to do next. And in that space, this blog, this video arrived in my mind. Writing felt easy again. My energy came back. Creativity suddenly felt light and playful. Okay, I was somewhat doing the same thing, but I was doing a different thing, really. And this is how resistance usually shows up. Not as something loud or obvious, but as a quiet pressure to do more when your body is already tired. And you have an inner argument with the moment that you're in, a sense of having to push through and do things that really don't light you up in this moment. And often when we wait, we come back and they light us up when we try them again. And that is because you've stopped resisting, you've stopped fighting, and the energy has the space to return all by itself. This is where my Fred scale really supports me. Fred stands for feeling radiant every day. It's not about fixing yourself, and it's definitely not about judging where you are. It's just a simple check-in. Where is my energy right now? And when I notice it's low, that's not a problem. It's information. And from there, even the smallest shift can change anything. Light language also supports the process beautifully for me because there's no effort involved, no analysing, no thinking your way out of anything. It's an energetic shift, and it feels really good whether I'm channeling for me, channeling for somebody else in a session, making a video for YouTube or anywhere else, or if I'm just sitting back and listening to somebody else or one of my own recordings. It just lets my energy soften and settle and realign. And the push, or the need to push, just drops away, and my flow finds its way quietly back in. So here's a gentle invitation for you today. Pause. Check in with your energy. Allow yourself to choose again if you're pushing yourself to do something that really doesn't feel right in this moment. It doesn't mean you'll never go back to it. It just means there is another perfect moment when it will be a good time to do that. And if you'd like support with all that, you can download the Fred scale for free and start noticing your energy with more kindness and more ease. And if this message lit up something for you, I would love for you to like the video, subscribe to my channel, share your reflections in the comments. It helps us spread more light together. And as always, remember to live life lightly.